Hey, you there, have you noticed that whenever something bad happens, media doesn't focus on the victims, but rather focuses on the perpetrator? A lot of times we hear about dictators, but how many times do we hear about the people they've hurt? We know about Jeffrey Dahmer, but can you name one of his victims? Yes, exactly. Now, let us focus on the 21st century and the prevalence of the internet, where everyone is overloaded with memes and girls, memes and girls, beautiful girls, if you're gay, and men everywhere, too much information. The truth is, nothing has changed. The internet always looked for someone to villainize or idolize, and sometimes they pick to idolize the people that would even hurt them. A prime example are neo-Nazis. If you don't know who neo-Nazis are, they are people who idolize Hitler and his ideologies even after his defeat and the disbandment of the Nazi party in World War II. If you're online and jobless like me, you would have noticed the prevalence of neo-Nazi ideology all over social media today. These are people who genuinely think in their hearts that Hitler was justified. You will see them making posts and edits about Hitler, how they hate Jews. Oh, it's the Jews. My girlfriend left me. Must be the Jews. Oh, there are gay people on my Netflix. Definitely the Jews. My laptop just exploded, my room is on fire, and my pet snake is stuck inside. Wait, isn't my laptop brand Dell? Who owns Dell anyway? It's the Jews! These people would blame every world problem on Jews, and I'm not here to preach on who you should hate and not hate. I don't care if you hate black people or Asians or white people, but I want to say something. If your idol is Hitler, if you say things like, he tried to warn us, now the Jews control everything, do you even know what Hitler really stood for? The Aryan race. These are predominantly Germans. If you're not German, you are going to likely get hurt by Hitler. Let's review the groups of people Hitler hated. Slavic people, like the Russians, people with disabilities, gay people, black people, and of course, Jewish people. If you're not German or Nordic, you're going to be a second-class citizen in the Nazi regime. So tell me why a Haitian guy, a Mexican guy, a half-black guy, an African guy, and an American is singing a song that glorifies a man that would definitely hate them down to the genetic level. Let's not even talk about Kanye West. I'm sure Hitler will be rolling in his grave saying, now, if you've watched all the way here, you could assume that I'm defending the wars caused by a certain group of people. That is not the point. You can hate on a specific group of people without hating on the entire racial group. You can try boycotting corporations without trying to boycott the race. Oh, a group of Chinese men broke into my home and ate my dog. Should I hate Jack and Chan and the entire Chinese population? Okay, that sounded a little bit racist. The point is, just because a small number of people from a racial group is doing something bad doesn't make everyone in that race bad. So why is the internet glorifying a man just because he happened to have hated a certain racial group? And the sad part is, he would have hated you too. Even beyond the problem of Hitler and the people who glorify his crimes on the internet are people who make memes of controversial people to make them look more acceptable and relatable in the eyes of society. Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I'm not saying everyone who made a Jeffrey Epstein meme or joke online did so to absolve his alleged crimes. I'm saying that's what it subconsciously does. Memes had been a form of entertainment since social media went mainstream, and we know entertainment can be used as coping mechanisms for individuals. Whatever helps the situation seem better, our minds would be inclined to accept it. So when we see a meme of a very tragic situation, we just accept that meme so we don't have to worry, so we can live in that bubble that everything is fine. This is the case especially if you're not the victim. Memes help with the de-escalation of serious cases. Memes like these would likely end up leading to people saying Epstein was definitely a cool guy to hang around with. To make it worse, we have certain influencers who sit down and say things that make you think, wait, what if I knew Epstein? What if he invited me to one of his parties? Things like this just gives you an illusion that Epstein was relatable to the common man. Oh, he played on an Xbox, he was definitely a gamer. Then you subconsciously begin to see him as a person you could meet at the mall or at the bar or even have a drink with. No, He was a filthy rich guy with a network of billionaires. So it's safe to say that internet memes can make you like anything. Let's discuss fictional characters. For years now, trends have shifted from heroes to villains. Suddenly, people aren't making fun edits of the good guys as much anymore. They are drawn to this archetype of anti-heroes or villains. In recent times, a lot of fans of SpongeBob are discovering that they are actually more relatable to Squidward than any other character in the show. Mind you, Squidward is an antagonist of SpongeBob. That video blew up some time ago. Despite him being a literal youngling slayer, he's still the most loved character in Star Wars. What are we saying here? Why is the internet drawn to these people despite their crimes? People like Pablo Escobar, Light Yagami, Eric Yeager. It stems from 2 points: aspiration and relatability. Pablo Escobar is a prime example of aspiration. Looking beyond his alleged crimes, Pablo is one thing, and that is successful. You see, what I've noticed is that if you have something that someone desperately needs, they would be willing to set aside their moral bubble and their standards to get to you. Greatness is not always noble. Sometimes it comes from evil, and the internet is drawn to greatness. People are drawn to greatness. Let's look at relatability. The reason why it seems people don't get angry about these so-called bad people, or the reason people seem to ignore the wrong they've done, is because they can relate to them. When you watch a story of a character who turned rogue, you see clearly from their perspective why they became so bad. You've already seen the human side of them, so it's easier to understand their dark side. We watched this unravel with Walter White. He came from a weak cancer patient to a badass drug dealer. We advocated for Walter White. We wanted him to win, not because he was a good guy, but because we understood his perspective. Everyone I listed here are infamous people and characters in the past years that have gotten a fan base online. I believe the reason why the internet is drawn to them is nuanced. How people can admire a person's greatness irrespective of their wrongdoing. We also discussed how memes and movies aided relatability. In conclusion, not everyone online is drawn to a specific character or person just because they are evil, but because they see something in those characters that is a reflection of themselves. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day.